はい。はい。
お願いします。
お願いします。何よ。うん。よし。で、はい。サイドサイド。はい。Keep your shoulders. Circles one way. Circles the other way. Hey. Arms and back. Cool. Hey, stretch one side. Side. Cross one side. Finish. Open and close. Hey. It's lucky. Hey, I'm tight. Hey, both sides. Didn't cheat. Your fault. Hey. Here. Go. Here. Go. Here. Go. Hey. 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 Hey, your knees. There it goes. So there goes the other side. Oh. Down. The toes. Ki, ko, ki, ko, ki, ko. Good. So, and your legs and lowering. Oh, forward, almost touching. Going back. Forward, almost touching. Going back. Forward, almost touching. Back. Forward, almost touching. Back. Going to one side. Opening to the other side. Raising your hips. Lowering. Raising up. Lower. Raising up. And your spine. Hey. So. Hey. Side. Hey. Lowering. Side. Lower on the other side. Goes up. Side. Goes up. Side. Hands. Change. Again. Hands. Change. This right side. Open your legs. Elbows down. So, hey, forward and back. Forward, hips up, Down. Hips up. Down. Hips up. Hips down. And back. Oh. Hey. Side. 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 Pretty sure. Hey. Look at me. Up your wrists. Good. Good. Okay. So, this week at the dojo, we've been focusing, continuing with the element of our training, helping us to form our character for this month. This week, we are focusing on the boring but absolutely necessary repetition of the basics. The basics, and there has been a lot of basic techniques that we've been doing during the week. But also the importance in our sort of training to go back to the basic things that our body needs in order for our Aikido in order for us to be conditioned enough to hopefully do Aikido for a long time. The longevity, the mobility, the engagement of the right the right muscle groups, etc. It just comes out because people often ask this question. Often when people is kind of getting ready for a grading or something like that, they ask the question of how can they improve their physical conditioning in order to have more cardiovascular capacity and things like that. And it's a fair question. It's a very fair concern, and I'm very glad that people are wanting to get better at that. It's just that, as I say, I think during the class the other day, if you're going to run a marathon, and you say, hey, in a year I'm going to run a marathon. What can I do to prepare for that? I'm going to run a marathon. Should I go to yoga classes? And I'm like, yeah, sure. I mean, it's going to help you to stretch certain part of your body. So it's really good. It'll be really good. Hey, I want to run a marathon. Should I go swimming? You're like, yeah. I mean, I'm sure swimming will be a great thing for you. It's going to relax your body in certain parts. Hey, I'm going to a marathon. Should I do Pilates? Yep. I'm sure it's going to strengthen your core muscles and it's going to be really good. So all of those things are very good things. But at the end of the day, if you're going to run a marathon in a year, nothing replaces the fact that you have to be running 5 kilometers this week, 10 kilometers next week, 12 kilometers next month. You know what I mean? There is nothing that replaces running. Running is the only thing that is going to get you ready for the marathon, in a year. Doesn't matter how much yoga, Pilates, swimming you do, it's just not the point of the marathon. So it's a very similar thing with any physical activity. So when people ask me about Aikido, what should they do, if they should go to the gym or this or that, all of those things are always going to be obviously really good for multiple reasons. And I'll talk about that another day. But at the end of the day, we cannot do those things, and not go back to the absolute basics of Aikido conditioning, because it will be like that, not preparing for a marathon, carrying a marathon, but not running. So it's not the way it works. Correct muscle groups must be engaged during the practice. More importantly, correct rhythm of breathing should be we should familiarize with that, which is very different from activity to activity and so on. Because of those things, it's unavoidable. The thing is that sometimes, as it's understandable, it's a bit boring because we do Aikido and we want to do something else that kind of keeps us engaged, which is fine. But again, unavoidable, So what we're going to do now is we're going to do a few sets of what is the most basic sequence of things that we can do by ourselves for Aikido conditioning. I usually divide that in five little things. Number one, ukemi. You have to do ukemi all the time because usually is what is quite demanding in the training for people. Number two, some form of ground locomotion exercise. Usually Shiko is the most common ground locomotion exercise that we have in Aikido, but it's a good opportunity to mix it with other things that we do in the dojo. So ground locomotion will do a bit of that. Tai Sabaki, in the sense that your body needs to keep moving with the correct body movement. Tai Sabaki. Uchi waza, or any form of striking, either empty-handed or with weapon. Normally empty-handed does well, but in the particular form version that I'm going to show in a minute. And the last one is kokyu dosa, the fact that after you do all of these four things, possibly your body will be tired and it will want to rest. But it's very important to remind the body in that moment that it's okay to breathe through movement and recover that way. So that's really, really important. Okay, so ukemi, ground locomotion, tai sabaki, uchiwaza, there's a form of striking, and kokyu dosa. Okay, so that's what a basic set compromise. So that's what we're going to be doing. Usually, when we get started, you don't necessarily have to stay with my speed. If that speed is going a bit faster than when you need, maybe I'm too slow. If you want to push it up a little bit more, obviously you can also do that. But the important is just try to stay continuous, consistent in your rhythm for the amount of time that I'm going to be doing it. Okay, if that means less speed, that's fine, but try to remain continuous on your rhythm, as opposed to start really gung ho and then just slowing down too much. So just stay with me, stay for the time, even if it's at your own rhythm. So we're going to start with basic Ushiro Ukemi. So just find your place. If you can't do it standing because you don't have enough space, obviously do it on your knees. But it's still, if you're doing it on your knees, try to at least come to these parts. Okay, so don't stay just on your back. If you can do it standing, do it standing. So you okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So round locomotion. So let's start with Shiko, just basic Shiko. Ish. So standing up, Tai Sabaki. We're going to start with Myoho Tenkan and spiraling hands. Each one, keep your hips down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Which you are. Open your legs, bend your knees a little bit, and every time that we change the strike, you're going to lower your knees, you're going to lower your hip a little bit more. So lower them a little bit, show them which each knee, hand, shi, go, rock, switch, hatch, you, each knee, hand, shi, go, rock, switch, hatch, you, lower your command. Each knee, stand, she, woo, rock, sitch, hatch, you, each, knee, stand, she, woo, rock, sitch, hatch, you, lower hand tie, each, knee, stand, she, woo, rock, sitch, hatch, you, each, knee, stand, she, go, rook, stitch, hatch, you, lower, ski, hitch, knee, can, hit, go, rook, stitch, hatch, you, itch, knee, can, she, go, rook, stitch, hatch, you, my getty, hitch, knee, can, she, go, rook, sitch, hatch, you, itch, knee, can, she, go, rook, sitch, hatch, you. So, 呼吸動作、外転換。Okay. So, here we go again. That was one set. Okay. So, we're going to do it again. Remember, when you get to the part of the last part, the Uchiwasa, the striking, do it with intention. Do it with full range of motion coming from your shoulder and really do them with intention. And again, keep your hips at one point, lower, 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 as you change in any of those things. It's going to be demanding on your hips, engage your core muscles, use the full range of motion, and keep your arms heavy, please, for that set of action. Okay, so this time we're going to do Ushiro Ukemi. Sorry, Yoko Uko. Okay, so Yoko Ukemi. Which each, eight, 10, 3, go, right, hitch, hatch, good, you, hitch, eight, 10, 3, go, rook, switch, hatch, good, good. Hey, round locomotion. This time, let's do alligator walks. Okay, so your hand is going to be opposite hand, opposite leg, and you're going to go as loud as you can, doing an alligator push-up or an alligator walk. Okay, so each knee as low as you can, and push. And low, each, eight, eight, four. Oh, standing up. Uchi, Ryohotenka, and stand independent arms. Okay? Hitch, keep your hips down. Hit, 10, 2, go, rock, switch, hatch, good, good, hitch, knee, 10, 2, go, rock, switch, hatch, good, good, hitch, knee, 10, 2, go, rook, switch, hatch, good, you. Uchiwata. So lower your hips, keep them low, engage core muscles, commit on that strike. Hitch, knee, 10, 3, go, rook, hitch, hatch, good, you. Hitch, knee, 10, 3, go, rook, switch, hatch, good, you. Hitch, lower knee, 10, 3, go, rook, switch, hatch, good, you. Hitch, knee, 10, 3, go, rook, switch, hatch, good, you. Lower. Hitch, knee, 10, 3, go, rook, hitch, hatch, good, you. Hitch, knee, 10, 3, go, rook, hitch, hatch, good, you. Lower. Hitch, knee, 10, 3, go, rook, switch, hatch, good, you. Lower. Sorry, 10 more. Hitch, knee, 10, 3, go, rook, switch, hatch, good, you. I get it now. Hitch, knee, 10, 3, go, rook, switch, hatch, good, you. Hitch, knee, 10, 3, go, rook, switch, hatch, You. Kokyudosa. Uchi tenkan. Hey. All right. We're going to go to number three, okay, our third set. Depending how you're feeling in terms of you can continue with your body weight. If you have anything, any equipment at home that can help you, especially for example, small weights, I'm going to take a couple now. They are very good for the uchi wasa part. I have a vest, a body weight vest or a vest for with weight for the animal walks, and the Taisaraki are very good. Obviously not for the ukemi, because they have weight, so you can't really roll with that. But the ukemi is fine by itself. Weighted vests for the Taisaraki that anyone runs, it could be a good idea. Weights or even the vest still for the Uchiwasa is a very good idea as well. And there's a few other things like medicine balls and resistance bands and things like that. But even something as simple as that. So I'm going to bring a couple of small weights for me for the Uchiwasa part, just to kind of keep it interesting. Anyway, so let's go with set number three. Okay, set number three. So we're going to start set number three with Senpo Ukemi. Okay, and then the same pattern. Okay, so set number three. Hey, each. 2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9、10、1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9、10、1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9、10. Hey. All right. Next one. Animal runs. So we're going to do that. That is gorilla walks. Okay. So gorilla walks. Remember with gorilla walks, your hip is always down as much as possible. When you come forward, your knees almost touch the ground, but they don't. And then you continue moving. Okay. So. Standing up. Okay, Ryo Hotenkan. This time both hands up, both hands inside. Hey. Ich, ni, san, chi, go, ro, ich, hatch, good, good, ich, ni, head, chi, go, ro, ich, hatch, good, good, ich, ni, he, go, ich, you. Oh, uchiwaza. Da. So. Hey, ish, ich, ni, tan, she, go, rock, sich, hatch, good, you, ich, ni, tan, she, go, rock, sich, hatch, good, you, lower, ich, ni, tan, she, go, rock, sich, hatch, good, you, ich, ni, tan, she, go, rock, sich, hatch, good, you, lower, ich, ni, tan, she, go, rock, sich, hatch, good, you, ich, ni, tan, she, go, rock, sich, hatch, you, lower, ich, ni, tan, she, go, rock, sich, hatch, good, you, ich, ni, tan, she, go, rock, sich, hatch, good, you. Ich, ni, tan, she, go, rock, sich, hatch, good, you, ich, ni, tan, she, go, rock, sich, hatch, good, you. So, tenshin, miso, compudosa. Hey, hey, all right. So, uh, we're going to cool down now. We're going to just do a bit of decompression of exercises. So usually what happens is that was 3 sets. Usually, if you do 3 to 5 sets, that's normally a good exercise for your hour of training. 3 to 5. We started a little bit late today, plus the warm up, plus my talking, so that's why it took a little bit longer. But 3 to 5 sets, 20 to 30 repetitions on everything, except the uchiwaza, which is 10 on each side. Whenever you do them, and then obviously 20 when it's combined. So if you do 3 to 5 sets, 20 to 30 repetitions, and then add whatever small, very small weight that you may find interesting, very small dumbbells for the uchiwaza, a very small vest or extra weight for the taisabaki and the ground locomotion. A medicine ball sometimes for some ground locomotion exercises is good, or even for the taisabaki is also good, and so on. So just be careful with that. But even without any extra additions, just this basic set. This is the most basic demand of Aikido. So you should be able to do 5 sets of this, and progressively add some level of weight or increase repetitions to keep your body ready for a marathon. And then now you can go and do yoga or Pilates or swimming. That's also going to be really good for your body. Okay, but you have to do this. Okay, so just lying down to finish up. Okay, and knee by the side. Hey. Hey, extend one leg, bend the other one, hug, change, extend, bend, hug, extend, both legs in, hug. Having your toes, raise it up, deep breaths. Legs down, crossing one side, opening hip. Change to the side, opening hip. Change, cross, open hip. Passing through, grabbing, pulling. Legs down, change the other side, opening hip. Passing through, grab, pull. Legs down, knees, legs down, opening in 90 degrees. Opening your leg, only one, 90 degrees. Hey, both legs forward, hands on your head up, legs up, shaking from your hip, spine, and relax. And again, head, legs, and relax. One more time, head, legs, and relax. Last one, turn around, open your arms, raising from your hip, opening. Change, raise, hips, open. Raise, hips, open. One more, hips, open. Go, and back stretch. Coming forward, hips up. Hips down. And hey, shut. So, Hey, hey. はい。
どうもありがとうございました。
ありがとうございました。Thank you very much. So.